Hey friends, today is going to be my June favorites because it is the beginning of July and that's just what you do, right? It's 1:20 in the morning and I'm gonna crack open, actually my first favorite, North Coast Brewing Alt Nouveau. Alt beer. It's good. It's good. It's like if IPA was just slightly less hoppy. And I don't really like IPAs, so also do you like my bottle opener? I bought it for my roommate when my roommate was still living here, and then he left it here because he was like, Leather Daddy feels like he needs to stay here. He gave him a name. Cheers to the weekend. Yeah, it's the beginning of July, guys. Lots of stuff happening. One thing I do want to mention before I actually get into my favorites, the Women of Band in Seattle special will be on our YouTube channel on Wednesday, so if you want to check it out, please, please, please do. That would be muy fantastic. I'll include a little clip here just so you can like get a little idea, a little taste.
The magic formula is to have trust, knowing that there are no boundaries, that we create them for ourselves. Really just going for it.
My brain just said, this is what you do.
Music always comes through for me.
All I wanted was to get to be in a band.
Music's a boys' club. I've never been ladylike. I suck at it, and I think it's kind of dumb.
Wow, that was the fastest I've ever seen a woman tear down her gear. Great job. And I look at him and I'm like, thanks.
Yeah, I was like super proud of it and I worked very hard on it. So please, please watch it if you, please just watch it. Like just watch it. Link card here, please. Thanks. Let's get on to the favorites now, shall we? Yeah. As per usual, I have a few Lush faves. Just a few. Ultrablast tooth powder. Now, this stuff is actually getting discontinued, sadly. It's my favorite tooth powder. It's amazing, it's so delicious. It has peppermint, lavender, wasabi. It doesn't taste spicy, it just tastes really minty and super refreshing. So if you like it or if you haven't tried it and you want to, please go out to a store. Most of them still have them, and online I'm pretty sure they still have it just because like they're not gonna sell out of a toothy tab right away. But like, get it, it's so good. Toothpaste. Next is another thing that's getting discontinued, and I'm gonna die. Like I'm gonna die. Like Dreamwash. Okay, I'm not gonna die. But Dreamwash is a shower smoothie, so it is a body wash that is a creamy texture, and this doesn't actually have any soap in it. It doesn't lather. But this one has calamine, chamomile, lavender, tea tree, aloe. It is amazing for sensitive skin. If you are sunburned, if you are like super itchy, like this shit is great. It is like the be all at like, what are they gonna do? Like at least they're keeping Turkish Delight around. So go get this if you need to stock up on it. Next is a product that you can actually get in stores regularly. It's the Twilight shower gel. I got this from the kitchen a few months ago, but I've been using it. I've just been on like a lavender kick this month for some reason. Like I've been putting like the Twilight Mr. Sandman powder on my pillow a lot this month. And then like Dream Wash and the Dream Cream and then like Twilight. Like I just love lavender and malty lavender vanilla goodness. They might have this in the UK shops or like the UK store online, but highly, highly recommend. Next is something that I've been using a lot more lately, and that is the little cute little bee. I don't even remember what these were called. It's the Bee Scrub. They don't have this anymore. It's sold out. I'm just showing you all this like sold out or like discontinued shit. Sorry. But if you want to smell like you're using this, like get Buffy and then Softcore massage bar, and it's virtually the same thing. But this one is a body butter that you use in the shower, and it has a ton of scrubby bits. And I've been using this to scrub my feet because my feet have been very dry. So I actually went out and bought a thing of Lemony Flutter today because my feet have been like gross and crusty. And I've been very tempted to get like one of those like foot mask things that you like put over your feet and then like a week later it like starts to peel all the dead skin off. I'm very tempted to try one of those, but my skin is so sensitive that I don't want like my feet to fall off, you know? Have you used those before? Let me know if you've used those. If you have sensitive skin, if you have eczema, how'd it go? Let me know. So that's all the Lush stuff. So let's get on to some hair stuff. I talked to you guys about my new shampoo and conditioner in my last favorites, which I will link to above here in a card if you haven't seen it. But I want to talk to you guys about the hair dye that I use. When I originally got my hair dyed a darker purple, like the first time I did purple, the colors that Brooke used in my hair were the Amethyst purple from Joico's Color Intensity line, and then the Lilac one. It was these two colors. It might have been like a sparklier one, but these two colors are the ones that she used. I've been using this to like touch up my roots, mixing it with some conditioner and just like leaving it in. But I bought a fuck ton of Joico colors last week. And I actually got all of these from sleekhair.com. What up? If you want to send me free hair dye, that'd be great. The colors I got were the semi-permanent Indigo, semi-permanent Orchid, the metallic Violet, and then the Lilac. I love the Joico hair dyes. They mix really, really well with conditioners. If you want a more pastel kind of purple color, yay! Gladly accepting hair care sponsorships. Yeah, okay. I have just a few makeup favorites. The Moonchild Glow Kit I've been dipping much more into this month. I've been using the green Lucky Clover and then purple Horseshoe a lot more. I just love this highlighter kit. It's amazing. I was tempted to get the Aurora one the other day, but I'm like, I don't have any money. Why? No, I don't need the Aurora one. I don't need an orange highlight. Do I want one? Yes. Do I need one? No. I've been getting a little more adventurous with my highlights lately. I'm wearing the Lucky Clover today to match my green smoky eye, because why not? Something else I'm wearing on my face today is the Too Faced Melted Matte Queen Bee. I think that's the color, Queen Bee. This is Too Faced liquid lipstick line, and this is my favorite liquid lipstick I think I've ever tried. I don't see that many people talk about it. Okay, it starts out creamy, but it is very comfortable on the lips. It doesn't feel dry or cracky. It goes on so nice, and the color's really pretty. My lips feel like there's something on it, but it doesn't feel uncomfortable. It just feels like a regular matte lipstick, like from MAC or something. Like that's what it feels like, but there's like no transfer. So I like it, and this color's gorgeous. It's like a mauvey pink. It's like super trendy, but I dig it. I dig it a lot. Speaking of matte lipsticks, oh god, this tube is just like fucked up. This is Climax from ColourPop. It's like an indigo bluish purple. Actually, it's just blue. It's one of their Matte X formulas, so it is definitely very, very matte. There's like no shine to it. It's comfortable, but definitely on the inside you get a little bit of the butthole lip like later in the day, like several hours later, but it is by no means uncomfortable. It's just a little dry. You just gotta put something underneath it for like moisture and shit. The color actually matches my nails quite well. It's just slightly more blue, just slightly. Okay, Nars Taos. I've been obsessed with it this month. This like beautiful like burnt coral color. That's a really good way to describe this, Abby. You're getting much better at color descriptions lately. Burnt coral. It's gorgeous, and I've been wearing it like all over the face, mixed in with a little bit of my Milk Chocolate So Light bronzer as like a nice kind of sunburn tan, sun-tanned for the pale folk. And it looks so pretty and natural on my skin, which is weird because it's like super pigmented and like intense. And then some days I just do a little bit, just a little on the cheeks, so it's not like crazy in your face, all over face blush. But it's like not shimmery, but it's not matte. It's very natural, very skin-like, unless your skin's like hella oily. Anyway, this NYX Aqua Glam liner in gold. I wore it in my last video on like the inner corner, and I've been wearing it a lot like underneath my eyeliner. It's a gold shimmery eyeliner. So it's got like a gold base, but it also has gold glitter in it. It's super pretty, and it does last really well. I did like glitter freckles on Pride weekend because I wasn't going anywhere, and I was like, let's see how this looks on my face. It actually looked really cute. I used to shit on the idea of like glitter freckles, but like no shame, I like it. And I want to get more of these because you could always use a little more glitter eyeliner in your life, you know? More of this beer. More of this beer, Abby. Seriously, this shit's been rocking my world this month. What's another beer I liked this month? Another alcohol. No, nothing crazy. I've just been like downing LaCroix, like fucking mainlining LaCroix this month because it's been so hot, and I've just been like trying to stay the most hydrated because it's been so hot. Like it's been so hot. Like, okay, one favorite, I'm not gonna show it to you because it's a little in your face, but Torrid Bralettes are amazing. This week, because I was too lazy to do laundry and wash my bra, I was like, I'm just gonna not wear a bra and just wear a bralette instead. And then I did it for like 4 days in a row. So I went to Torrid this week and bought another one, and they actually have ones that fit my tits, which is great. Because usually when you go to like Forever 21 or like H&M or like Urban Outfitters, you can't find bralettes that fit anybody that's over like a B cup. Maybe a C if you get like a large or extra large. But like bitches got like E cups here, and that's not gonna fit in that shit. Like you need some sweaters for your sweater puppies, you know? So I went to Torrid and bought another bralette, and I love them. I'm in a size 1, in case you were wondering. I've still got a narrow back, so like my band size is like a 38, so it's not super wide, but like everything else is pretty big. So I need some room in this shit. They need to be roomy, and I like it. They're not like exorbitantly expensive either. Like they're cheaper than a bra I would buy. Like I've gotten to the point in my life where I'm like, I'm 28, and I'm like, I don't care like if my boobs are like a little saggier, because of the comfort that comes with wearing a bralette is more than the like annoyance of like having them sag a little lower. Obviously like certain outfits call for like having them at attention and everything, but like most of the time I'm like, I don't give a shit, I don't care. Like when I'm at home, like earlier it's so hot, I've just been wearing my bralette around and like a skirt because it's just been so fucking hot. I hate the hot weather. I hate it so much. What other favorite things? Some YouTubers I've really been enjoying their content. Jackie Aina is like fucking on fire with her content lately. Like I love her. She's one of those YouTubers that like I will watch all of her videos. Like whenever a new video is up, I'm like, yes, clicking on that, watching it, because they're always like the right length, and they're always like just the right amount of entertaining and informational. Like the video she put out this week was just like, ooh, girl, yes. Nicole, I've been really digging her content lately. Like she's the most thorough person I have ever seen when it comes to like makeup videos. Like she works in the industry and like manufacturing, so she has like a different perspective on it, but like the amount of time she puts into her videos, like coming from an editing perspective, when I look at how much work she puts into it, I'm like, holy fuck, dude, you deserve a round of applause. One person randomly I started watching again. So in case you didn't know that Anthony Padilla left Smosh, I think the last time I was watching Smosh like regularly was like when Boxman was like big, and like when Smosh was the biggest thing on YouTube. Like that's how old it is. So Anthony Padilla left, and like naturally people were like, what? You're one half of Smosh. It would be more shocking only if like Rhett or Link left Rhett and Link. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to find a more iconic duo. I've really been liking the content that Anthony's been putting out himself. Like, it really seems like he is super excited to just like do his own shit again, which is awesome. Like seeing creators kind of be freed from the establishment again and just like being able to do something that they've always wanted to do, and they've always been like pigeonholed into doing a certain kind of content based on like the channel they're on. I mean, it's kind of like all the people who have left BuzzFeed and like been making their own shit. Like a lot of those people have got more successful after they left. Sophia. But yeah, those are some awesome YouTubers. I've been digging their shit. One last thing I wasn't going to talk about until about 3 hours ago when I started watching it. I watched the Netflix documentary Nobody Speak tonight, and like, oh my god, everybody needs to watch this documentary right now. I thought it was just gonna be like a documentary about like the Hulk Hogan like sex tape Gawker shit, which like when it happened, I really didn't pay that much attention because I don't give any shits about Hulk Hogan, like I don't care. So I didn't know all of the like backstory and like history and like what the fuck of it all. No matter what you feel about Gawker or Nick Denton, no matter how you think of them as people, like the people that put it out, it is incredibly important to pay attention in court cases like this because, again, no matter your feelings about Gawker, they are still a news organization and they were sued by somebody who didn't like the stuff they were putting on their website, and that person won. So it started like that, and then it like got into this whole thing about like Peter Thiel and like Las Vegas gaming industry, and then that got back to Trump, and it was so interesting and so terrifying. So if you are at all interested in the whirlwind that is media culture these days and the backlash that they face on a consistent basis from all kinds of people, from like Silicon Valley assholes to the President of the United States, I highly recommend watching that documentary. And as somebody who has been involved in journalism in some way or another for 11, 12 years, it was very eye-opening. And I mean, not eye-opening in that like I kind of knew a lot of this shit already, like the larger themes of like rich people owning shit, but it's a lot darker these days. Like, it's scary. I realize I have like a fuck ton of vocal fry on my video tonight, but like it's almost 2 in the morning and I don't really care. So yeah, go watch Nobody Speak on Netflix. It's fucking awesome, dude. It was so, oh, I can just keep going, but I won't. Just watch it because it's so good. And tonight's song of the day is Right Now by Haim, because the video, the live like studio video for that song, I just keep going back to because it's so good. But yeah, definitely check out that song, Right Now, Haim. Leave me questions for an upcoming Q&A in the comments below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the little bell icon if you already have subscribed. And give me a little thumbs up. That'd be great. Like this video, share it, subscribe it, do all the things. I'm gonna whore myself out. See you next time. Bye!